Hello and welcome back to the infectious madness of Doctor Dekker. My name's Kalan, this is the Imperial Channel, and let's carry on interviewing all these lovely special people. We've done Jaya, we've done Claire and Elin, Lacey and Jasmine we've not touched yet, but they came in as completed anyway. We've got Bryce, so I assume they're going to be necessary to complete the Bryce Nathan story. We've got Mariana next. We've already touched on Nathan and Bryson, but we kind of got stuck on them. So you'll use the remaining 4 to clear that up. Let's go to Mariana and continue telling her how amazing she is. Hi, Mariana.
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session, and no blackouts. New doctor and new hope.
Hooray!
Much better behaved than Dr. Dekker.
Okay, that's a question I'm going to ask right now. And I wish I wasn't better behaved. The thing was, last episode, I came in and said, "Hi, beautiful." And she responded with a dream about that's very beautiful, but it's too intimate to share, meaning that was kind of the end of her conversation tree, which is a little bit surprising at the time. So we've kind of know where we're heading. We just have to connect all the dots and finish off her, make her yellow, or orange. Orange button, yellow button. Is that yellow? Really? Okay, so better behaved. Do we need to chase down this Dekker thing?
Dr. Dekker dated his patients. That's not good behavior, is it?
She's so naive, it's ridiculous. Not naive, but she's just like, is it? Oh, I can't get it out of my head. Okay, dating patients. Do you... I mean, I might as well if all doctors do it.
Sorry, say that again.
Date me.
No idea.
Yeah, okay, back. Okay. Drool, retrieve, retract, please.
Dr. Dekker.
Okay, so, dated his patients.
I think her name was Scarlett? One of his patients, an older woman. I guess that's how he liked them.
How old was Dekker then? I got the feeling Dekker was old. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe I'm old. I don't know. Or is it Scarlet? Let's see if we can find out more information.
Scarlet with 2 T's. Pretentious.
Oh god, I love Mariana.
I haven't been back to the beach since our last...
Okay, so she said no blackouts. Let's see if we get anything from that. No, okay. Back to the beach.
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session. I've kind of missed it.
You said it was where you felt most at home, so it makes sense that you're going to miss it. We did say to her, don't go to the beach last session, so that kind of makes sense that she's following up. I wonder how many different routes there are to this game. If someone knows, let me know in the comments below. Don't tell me what they are, but just let me know how many routes there are, because I'd be really interested, actually. Okay, so why have you missed the beach? I mean, this is just the question that the game wants me to ask. I think it's obvious. You
do something a lot, you're gonna miss it. I suspect I'll go back there soon, but it's helped with the blackouts.
If we're going all Cthulhu on this, I'm getting very Ariel vibes from her. As in, Disney Ariel princess vibe from her. As in, is she a fucking mermaid? That she'll go to the beach, pass out, or rather she'll forget that she becomes a mermaid, goes into the water, swims around, then goes back on the beach. It would explain why she's naked, explain why... Okay, it doesn't really explain it with any sort of scientific background, but it explains it. Explains... Are you a mermaid? Are you a mermaid?
No idea. Is that a down...
Okay, fine. What were you doing Valentine's Day?
I didn't do anything on Valentine's Day. I washed my hair, and then I walked along the beach for the whole night. It's actually true. I saw one of your patients, actually.
Ah, Elin.
The nurse. She was on the pier with someone. Pretty much all of the night, too, so I can vouch for her, even though she probably didn't see me.
Okay. Washed hair.
Some girls say that they're washing their hair when they don't want to go out, but I was genuinely washing my hair. Do you think my hair is pretty, Doctor?
Yes, your hair is pretty. God, this is torture.
You're confusing me.
You asked me a question, woman. Hair pretty.
Lots of people find me attractive, but I've seen something truly beautiful. Makes me feel dull by comparison.
find that very hard to believe. Okay, so what have you seen? What is beautiful? This is where I was before. That's that's the thing I asked before. Hey, beautiful. And the thing to go off of that is intimate secrets, because she actually said she didn't want to share her intimate secrets with me.
Wouldn't you like to know? Is our session up now?
Yes, I would like to know. Okay, so Mariana talked a bit about Dekker, about dating his patients. What else do we know about her, or about Dekker?
We went out for drinks. Didn't you know?
Ah, so they did date.
Said it was a breach of something or the other, but I can be pretty persuasive when I want to be.
I'm sure you can.
Shh.
I thought Mariana said she didn't drink. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's definitely the note that I fucking took down from that. Yeah, that was the first thing on my mind. I thought you said you didn't drink. Didn't drink.
I guess it was a couple of days before Valentine's Day. It wasn't a date or anything. I noticed in our sessions that he'd been acting a little strange. He just didn't seem right. I wanted to find out what was wrong.
Okay, so how can you be persuasive? Persuasive. Is this her talent? This is going to be her talent, isn't it? Because that's what Jaya said last time, was that she thought that she just wanted to follow Mariana, that she's like a trendsetter. This could be it.
I know, it's pretty hard to believe, isn't it?
No.
I feel pretty ugly. But I think I have a nice smile.
We're not done with you. Come back here. That was the whole drink thing. There's still more to go. Why is it locked out or said she's done?
We went out for drinks.
Okay, so drinks?
Yeah, drinks. I think Dr. Dekker ordered neat whiskey.
Oh, okay, fine. She
I
didn't drink
water.
alcohol.
I don't drink.
Okay, we've run out of non-optional stuff for Mariana. And she wasn't, as predicted, she wasn't linked with Bryce and Nathan. Interestingly enough, she was linked with Elin. I'll ask Elin if she saw, like, did you see Mariana?
Sorry.
Okay, so we've finished with Mariana then. So let's move on to Lacey and Jasmine to try and work out what happened to Bryce and Nathan. Maybe one of them is the female archaeologist. Okay, so let's say hi to Lacey then. Hi, Lacey. But hi.
I'm Lacey Hendricks. So you don't know about me then?
No, I have no fucking clue who you are apart from Scary. Hi, Scary. Okay. Just attributed it to the same thing. No, I don't know about you.
Where to start? My next door neighbour in Jobson Hill, where I live, she was murdered. 80, and they diversion burgled her.
Diversion? What?
But she was wise to it and started calling the police. They slit her throat with a bread knife. So I started a neighbourhood watch.
That's good of you. Slit throat? That's what stuck in my head.
Sorry, I've not heard
You
any...
literally just said it. Diversion burgled. What is that?
I'm not really sure.
You literally said it, woman. I'm looking it up. Right, okay. Rather obviously, I guess, diversion burglary is where someone distracts you while someone else steals things, or the person that's distracting you takes some paper to impersonate you or something like that. That was just dumb. And yeah, I was gonna get their game. Neighborhood watch.
It was me and Agnes. Everyone else thought we were overreacting. If they want their throats cut, that's up to them, living in their bubbles. But Agnes... Poor Agnes.
Okay, so you started it with another woman. I assume similar age. What happened to her?
She went missing, and still is. And that's what people think. But it's not the truth.
You're not going to tell me the truth. You have to ask. What is the truth then?
It killed them.
What?
It looks normal enough. A smartly dressed, door-to-door saleswoman.
Oh.
I know because I heard my other neighbours shout at her. No Jehovah's! They think anyone knocking is a Jehovah. But she said she was selling double glazing.
Selling double glazing to hide the screams. potentially. Yeah, she said this about, she was angry at Dr. Dekker because he was laughing at her in the intro that she was killing people. Okay. I mean, this is quite... Yeah, okay, double glazing.
I don't know. I didn't answer the door. Best not to nowadays. But I watched her go to Agnes's. Poor Agnes. She let her right into her house.
Okay, but what? It could be a normal door-to-door saleswoman. How do you know it's... Okay. How do you know it's let her in? That'll be it.
Keep asking. But...
Yeah, right. You're a bit abrasive.
Not...
Let into house.
Have you been listening to me?
You're annoying. Complete fucking opposite of Mariana. Charisma of 20 on that one. Charisma of 0 on you. Gyres of 2. Okay, so... So what happened to Agnes? What happened to Agnes? Don't just refer me to a previous...
I could only see the silhouette. It turned from a person into a, well, it looked like, I guess you'd call it a Medusa. Snakes for her face. And Agnes just fell to the floor. A few minutes later, the woman left, smiling like the cat that got the cream. That was the end of Agnes.
But Medusas don't eat the bodies. Well, I mean, I'm not sure my mythology, but they just turn things to stone. And so if she fell to the floor, what happened to the body? What?
That's not real.
Okay. Medusa?
I saw it with my own eyes. What more proof do I need?
No, you don't need any more proof. I need proof.
You're starting to sound like Doctor Dekker. He didn't believe me either.
You seem fairly amused with that. Doctor Dekker.
I didn't have much luck with him, like I said. He didn't believe me. He thought I was having a hallucination caused by the stress of my neighbour being so brutally murdered. Where is Agnes, though? I haven't found her, have they?
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. That doesn't...
Have they?
I don't know. I don't know if they found her. For Christ's sake. I guess I could ask Jaya. But yeah, like that's the thing I was going to say. If it's a stress from murder, then there would have been the murder body. You don't generally take... the woman walked out without the body. Where would the body have gone? So yeah, that can't be true. She's asking me questions I can't possibly know the answer to. No, they've not found her. Oh no, shit.
They haven't found her because that thing ate her. Or made her disappear or something. Her useless husband managed to survive unscathed, though.
Let's ask her about her useless husband. Because it could be him that killed her. Oh, I keep on doing that.
Don't know much about him. Other than the fact that he looks at me like I'm 6 foot under every time we meet. He doesn't seem too bothered she's gone missing either. He did at first, when the police were crawling around. But now they've gone, that's stopped. If I hadn't seen that thing eat her, I'd...
You'd think it was him. Thanks for cutting off mid-sentence. So these two, Lacey, I assume the same will be the case with Jasmine. They don't have any clues to them, so there's no green extra bits here for Lacey. And when you click on, usually when you click on a double orange sentence, it will highlight the words it wants you to say. For the Lacey and Jasmine, it's not doing that. So this is going to be quite difficult to get her like done. Not bothered. Oh, God damn it, I keep on doing that.
No. He's a Weasley little man who spends far too much time in his garden. It's probably like the National Trust back there. The constant digging and building, pruning and sawing.
Oh, so then he could have killed her. Because... she only saw a silhouette. It could have been 2 people murdering Agnes and not 1. It could have been the woman and the husband, and then he cut her up and buried her in the garden. Digging.
What a thing to say. Why would you say that?
I assume burying
I
woman.
kept watching the front door after that saleswoman had left and nothing.
So yeah, he might bury her in the garden.
She didn't leave. And you can't get out the back since the council sold the garage block. Ron's a gardener, not a killer.
Oh my god.
Unless...
Oh my god. He's a Weasley little man called Ron. Nice plug to Harry Potter there. That's pretty cool. I like that. Unless...
Agnes said Ron was laying the foundations for a new greenhouse. You don't think...
I do think. Check under greenhouse.
I need to call the police. I need to call them now. But they won't listen to me. I tried to tell them about the monster, but they didn't believe me. They won't believe me about this, I promise you. Please, could you call them, Doctor?
Yeah, I'll call them. Yes. I'll call the police. Sounds like Dr. Dekker was right in this one then. It may have been a hallucination brought on by the fact that she saw two people with multiple arms in it as a silhouette, killing Agnes, and then, yeah, the woman, the saleswoman was in on it at the same time as they buried her in the greenhouse. Maybe she was in it because she got like a commission for the house. She's like, you know, I'll give you a greenhouse if you kill this woman. And she's like, yeah, all right, I'll do that.
Thank you, Doctor. Now give me a pen and I'll write down the details for you. Don't you want to know why Dr. Dekker called me the leech lady?
I mean, this isn't relevant. I thought we were calling the police. Why are you the leech lady?
He said that I leech thoughts from people. Suck them right out of their heads.
That's rather
And
disturbing.
I can put thoughts in there too. I'm not that clever though, am I, Doctor? I mean, it's not as if I was having an affair with Ron and Agnes was in the way and needed to disappear. So I made this story up.
Okay, now I don't know what to
what
believe.
do you think I do for a living anyway?
God, this is so confusing now. Well, I thought we were on something. Do you sell double... Okay. The game is much smarter than I am here, asking it a hint. It's just... she asked what she thinks I do for a living. Maybe she's unemployed. Maybe she sells double glazing. If she sells double glazing, then obviously she'd be the woman going into the house, killing killing Agnes for the affair with Ron.
Doctor, you're so good. We're going to get on just fine.
Is that it? She's not green, so there's obviously things I could have asked her. I'm very confused now. This is all very, very clear cut. It's like the first really clear piece of like storyline this entire game, and then suddenly she's just like, yeah, but I lied and I'm the killer. Did you kill Agnes? Oh, look, that's not the same thing. Affair with Ron? Ah, of course. So I've done her list of things that she was making up a story where she killed somebody. I don't really know. Kind of don't want to get into it. I still have a phone though. Can I just call the police?
Have you been?
No, I can't call the police. Damn it. But I can still ask her what she's doing on Valentine's Day.
I was at Henley Church.
Oh!
They had a service that ran right up till midnight. For us less fortunates without a love in their life. Well, now. Do you have someone, Doctor? Do you have a love in your life?
Yes, Mariana.
I suppose I could.
Oh, god damn it, it didn't work. No. I think the doctor is married. Yes, I'm married. Can I say that?
Keep him safe. You never know who's going to come knocking on your door.
She is... Oh, she's green! Oh my god, we got everything! Woo! I'm very happy at the same time. Very disturbed. Lacey is quite obviously a deranged psychopath. I got twisted so easily. At the start, I was like, yeah, this story's actually, you know, I can see why Dr. Dekker thought he did. And oh, it was a husband. That was an excellently crafted piece of narrative by the game developers of this to make you like to funnel your feelings into she's insane, no, it was actually murdered by her husband, into my god, I'm sitting with a serial killer or a normal killer. That was beautifully done. Well done, developers. Hi, Jasmine.
I'm Jasmine. I don't come in that often. What happened to Dr. Dekker?
You killed Dekker.
Oh. When? How? Sorry, you probably don't know, do you?
So I just say hello, because I always say hello and then their name. It doesn't seem to work. I have said hi, Jasmine. Oh, I should tell Jasmine that Dekker was stabbed. Do I want to tell Jasmine that? I mean, is that something I should be just giving out to patients as information? Oh, I guess the game's telling me to. Dekker was stabbed.
Ouch. I didn't really know him that well. I'm trying to remember what I was doing on Valentine's Day now.
Yeah, I get the subtle hint game. Valentine's Day.
We had a display in the gallery.
You
based
remember
on
very quickly.
Love Conquers All. So I had to work.
So that's where Bryce went.
Mainly it was a collection of giant hearts sat on things, but
There you.
I ran into another patient, Bryce. I'd never really spoken with him before, but he's quite an art critic. I couldn't get rid of him until I finished work at 11. There's actually another guy who takes over on the night shift. I'm not sure if he kept talking to Bryce though. Providence is open 24 hours.
Bryce.
There's not much to tell. I knew he was a patient here. I'd seen him in the waiting room a couple of times. He likes art and talking and looking down here instead of up here.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious. I will talk to Bryce about that, but that's just genius. Oh dear. Didn't know Dekker.
He was shy,
There we go.
and then less so. When I told him about my problem, he told me to set fire to it.
Okay, so what's your problem? I forgot, this is the game show. I didn't ask Lacey what her problem was, although we fucking found out what Lacey's problem is. Fucking nutter.
When you see a painting, it stands still. When I see one, it's moving. Like a mini film, like little vines. But when there's a person in the painting.
Okay, that's pretty fucking cool. And another thing similar to Harry Potter, like the whole Ron Weasley husband thing, and then now this. I see where you're going with this, game makers. Person in the painting. Hey.
They watch me. Normally disapprovingly.
Interesting. Why disapprovingly?
Because they don't think I know how to appreciate art. Because I'm too young.
That's weird. Okay, how are you too young?
Yes, of course. Otherwise I wouldn't be working in an art gallery. I love art. I love paintings. Like I said, they move for me.
That's pretty cool. I can't see how it's useful in killing Doctor Dekker though. Yeah, set fire to it.
Yeah, he could have been more specific. I tried to set fire to
The whole building.
At that time, I thought the only way to fix my problem was to set fire to the entire art gallery. Several paintings didn't make it. Luckily, my boss didn't press charges. The police did arrest me, though.
I was going to say, why didn't your boss press charges? You burnt his part of his building down. That's ridiculous. Police charges.
My boss, Petra, she's just lovely like that. Providence has gone through some tough times, and I've only been there a year. She invested her life savings, and it's still not making any money. Such a sweet lady. You'd do anything for her.
Would I do anything like kill Dr. Dekker?
Dr. Dekker told me to burn it. It was nothing to do with Petra.
Okay. Whatever. Yeah, so in what way do the paintings moves? How do the paintings move?
When I want them to, normally. when I want to really get inside what's going on.
Oh, so they only move when you want them to.
But some paintings, I can't stop.
Can't stop.
I've been working on portraits at home, outside work. But my paintings aren't so good. Nowhere near Providence standard.
Well, that's an art gallery. What do you expect?
I painted a man, Dorian. You know, after Dorian Gray.
Interesting. That's a really... out of all the choices I'd go for, I wouldn't go for one which is about a story about a man who like swaps his soul with that of the painting or something, so he's forever young. That isn't the best one to go for, I'm going to go ahead and say. Dorian Gray.
I wanted to try and capture someone aging, so I divided the face into thirds and painted a boy, his father, and his grandfather in each third. It was hideous. And it started talking to me.
Okay, so it's talking to you. Oh, I wish I could spell.
That I'm ugly. That I have no talent. Nothing will become of me. Is that true, Doctor?
No, it's not true. A, I think she's quite pretty. B, she's like, you can never say for certain if, you know, nothing's going to come of you. And C, the painting should shut up.
I hear it so many times from that wretched painting. It's in my head. But thank you.
Like, burn that painting.
I already ripped up the painting.
She ripped the painting up.
Screamed as I cut it. And now whenever I close my eyes, I can see it, hear it. I need the tablets, Doctor. I need them.
What tablets? What?
The temazepam? The sleeping
okay.
tablets. The ones you gave me last time.
What? I haven't seen you before. I've never seen you. Seen me before? Whoa. Gave you last time?
Dr. Dekker gave them to me.
That's not me then.
They helped.
I
I know it's in my head. I know paintings can't talk. What's wrong with me, Doctor? Why do I do this?
She asked what's wrong with her. Maybe she just lacks confidence. You need to believe in yourself. These paintings are not talking to you.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll think about that. And the prescription, please?
That's not confidence. If you need a prescription to help you sleep, you're a silly woman. Not making money.
No. Why are you saying that?
Okay, here we go.
I don't even know if Petra has insurance.
Alright, well that was something that I should have asked earlier and it just didn't really fit in at the end there. But we're done with Lacey and Jasmine. I don't honestly know how I'm meant to continue with Bryce and Nathan. Yeah, at this point. Okay, it's gonna be a longer episode. We can finish today, goddammit, we can finish today. Providence.
Sometimes I see it.
God damn it. Oh! When I asked him that question, and he says sometimes he can see a girl standing behind me, I thought that was just one of his ways of saying he doesn't know. But the hint says, can he see something behind me? Can you see something behind me?
Possibly a relative of yours. Possibly a patient that died here. I'm not sure. She doesn't normally say anything.
So he can see the dead as well as... Oh, and that's the last thing that... Oh, God, I can't believe that was the last thing I had for Bryce. So he can see the dead as well as having the whole time thing. That's weird. Okay, we've only got Nathan left. Well, I can't even remember what was wrong with Nathan. Okay, I remember now. Jaya told me that Dekker asked for Nathan's number on Valentine's Day, so I need to remember if Dekker called Nathan.
It was a missed
There
call.
we go.
It was Valentine's Day, so I wasn't in the mood for conversation.
And that's it. Oh my god, we're finally done. Whew. Okay, well, thank you everybody for watching. We're going to get to the continue in the next episode. We've finally wrapped everybody up, and we talked to Lacey, the fucking crazy woman Lacey, and Jasmine, who can see paintings move. So, in fact, actually, have we got everyone's problem? Jaya, of course, apparently doesn't have a problem. Lacey may have seen somebody murdered, but then wasn't but it could have been her because she could have been lying. She's the leech girl. Jasmine can see paintings that move. Bryce is the extra hour and apparently sees the dead. Claire, we don't know yet. Eileen can change her form to match people to comfort them, so she could have changed her form to somebody who could kill Dr. Dekker. Mariana, we don't know, suspected mermaid. And we got Nathan here, who the extra day is. This is interesting. It's starting to get, actually, I was like to say it's starting to come together, but it really fucking isn't. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Catch you in the next episode. Have a great day. See you then. Bye.